What's up? What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible DFS. Let's talk Fanduel NBA DFS for the slate of August the 6th, 2020. Anyway, guys, before I start it, the only thing I have to say so far about the current slate is the fact that the point guard, anyway, I'm talking about Simmons. That's really hurt, even though I didn't pick him as one of. I love Simmons today, but he ended up getting hurt in the third quarter, and man, that's really gonna hurt me today because my lineup was looking great. So we'll see. So far, I'm winning more than I spent, but still have 2 games left to play. So let's start. Let's talk the slate of August the 6th. Let's start with the point guard position. There's a 5-game slate. Butler will be out, and it looks like Jamal will be out too. So as far as, and there's some good games, not fantasy wise, but you have Lakers and Houston. That should be a great game. You have LA Clippers and Dallas, Portland and Denver, Indiana and Phoenix, probably my favorite game, and you have Miami and Milwaukee. So I should expect the starters to play a full game against Miami. Then again, we'll see. So for point guard, let's start with Westbrook against Lakers. Right now, I see Westbrook as a quad. So is he gonna be playing? I believe he will be playing. I know it's questionable right now, but I believe he will be playing. So we'll see. Okay, Malcolm Brogdon, definitely one of my as far as my 5 favorite point guard. I would start with Brogdon, Rubio, Dragic, if he got an ankle, but I think he should be good to go. But definitely will be one of my top 5 players to play at the position. All right, and as far as any other players, if I need to put 5 in there, then I have to go back up there, possibly put Bledsoe, but we just don't know how many minutes he's going to play, but still 4.7K, not a bad price. But if Dragic is out, then none will be the guy to play. I know he has been struggling, still starting, which is good to see, but only playing 16, 15. The minutes haven't really been there. But if Dragic is out, there won't be any choice. There will not be any choice but to put him and play a lot of minutes. All right. As far as the shooting guard, Luka against Clippers, like him, James Harden. If I had to pick between the two, of course he will be Harden, especially if Westbrook is out. Even without Westbrook, I'm still gonna give Harden the edge. But as far as my top 5, Paul George is one of them. Lou Williams is the second one. Love Paul George, Lou Williams, Iggy should be a good play too, so I would put them probably in my top 5. Then, but I would put them in the bottom 5. But definitely Paul George, I would probably put Harden up there against because they're still trying to win. They need to get up there. As if they can get top 3, that would be nice for them. Denver won today, so that actually, they would want to see Denver lose, but I'm gonna try to stay away from the expensive guys, but most likely I'm gonna have to put one of them in there. But my favorite play definitely is Paul George at the position, and like I said, I love Lou Williams, and I wouldn't mind taking a chance on Duncan Robinson, Iggy, and Oladipo should be okay. The thing about it, I just don't like him together with Malcolm Brogdon. That's the problem. 27 fantasy points, so that's 1 point a minute, which is not too bad. McCollum, I wouldn't mind going there. Actually, McCollum hasn't been decent. 32 could have been better, but hey, not bad. So on the small forward position, Giannis, I know a lot of people was like, man, we're glad we play him because a lot of people think he was going to be out or play the first 6 minutes, then go sit down for the rest of the game. But that wasn't the case. And then after the first half, he just wasn't back and playing. I know that's hurt a lot of people. It's like one half you felt feel good, and the next, everything went down. As far as small forward guy, I'm still gonna go back to TJ Warren. The only thing is, it is the same price as Kawhi, and I believe that Kawhi and the Clippers gonna try, because those two teams probably gonna meet in the playoff. There's a chance of them meeting in the playoff. So that's the only thing. I don't know. I need to check the standing to see if the Clippers really need to do anything. But if Kawhi is playing, it's gonna be hard to play TJ Warren over him. But that man has been amazing. So I wouldn't mind pairing them together, to be honest. All right, Carmelo, 5.1. Them Hardaway, I wouldn't mind taking a chance there too. And as far as the cheap guys, Cameron Johnson, 4.2K. He's starting. I wouldn't mind taking a chance. Look at the minutes, 40 and 37. All right, and House, he gonna get the minutes. Shoot. So I wouldn't mind go there either, because the point guard, the small forward position, James, do they really need to play? Possibly not, because they clinched the first seed anyway. So that's one thing we need to remember. Giannis is the same thing. They don't really need to play. So because of that, those are very questionable. But I wouldn't mind. I would rather probably play Giannis over James there. And Dorian Smith, I play him. I like him. I wouldn't mind going there. All right. So power forward position. The same thing with Davis. Love the price, but I would rather go with Porzingis. Price went down a little bit. He fell out, but I would rather go there, and also Bam. So Porzingis is probably my favorite power forward. Let me take that back. Porter is my favorite power forward. The price is only 5.5K. I went heavy on Porter. I'm going to do the same thing. There's no way I can see me play Covington over Porter. So definitely Porter, Bam, Porzingis, those are my top three. Then I can see me put a little bit of... I don't think I'm going to go low. I'm going to mostly stick with those guys, and then have a little bit of... take a chance of in Davis. Maybe 10% of Davis, and maybe 10% of Covington. But those guys, the top 5 power forward, those are definitely the guy I'm looking to play. As far as center has been great in the bubble, man. Nurkic has been amazing, even more expensive than Jokic. So I cannot do that. I'm not playing Nurkic over Jokic at the same price. Those guys really got, because those guys used to be on the same team. That's crazy, right? I believe they were in the same team. Yeah. So, and then they were playing them together too. Was it Nurkic or was it the guy for Boston? But anyway, I like Nurkic, but I just cannot play him over Jokic at that price. So Nurkic is a no-no for me in FD. Hayton, I wouldn't mind 7.5K. Miles Turner, I like him. So definitely Jokic, Hayton, Turner, Kelly Olynyk, and Zubac actually had a good game last game. 31 fantasy points, but still only played 24 minutes. So I'm not going to put him on my 5. I'd rather go with Brook Lopez. But I'm going to try to stick with Jokic, Hayton, Turner, and Olynyk. So not even top 5, more like a 4 player. Alright, so let's go ahead and give you guys my 5 players. So for my 5 players, let's look at my notes. The first guy I'm going to give you guys is Paul George. Paul George is definitely a core play for me tomorrow. I love Paul George, so I'm definitely gonna go there. And another core play is Porter. If you're not gonna play Porter at that price, I just don't know what to say. I've been playing Porter heavily since the first game. I know he had a bad game, but since then he has been great. Alright, so my other core player is they're playing against each other, so it's between those two. I'm gonna talk about both of them, but I will pick one of them. It's Ricky Rubio and Malcolm Brogdon. Alright, me personally, I'm gonna go. I know Malcolm Brogdon will be the highest on player. Where is it? 6.4K. He is considered questionable, but I believe he will play. 2840 fantasy points. And then when you look at Rubio, 2539, so I'm going with Rubio there over Malcolm Brogdon because of the fact Malcolm Brogdon will be lower on, and I believe Ricky Rubio can actually match him or even outscoring him. So I'm gonna go with Ricky Rubio. And for the cheap play, I'm gonna go with shooting guard Lou Williams. His second game back. I'm gonna go with Lou here, 4.7K. All right, Lou, with wait, let's go back to the point guard real quick. So with Bev out, Lou should be playing more in the second unit, man. Lou just should be taking over. For that reason, I like Lou Williams. And then for the star guys, I'm gonna go with the powerful. I know they're playing the Clippers. Like 7.2, so I can put anybody I want in there, all right? But I'm gonna go with Porzingis here. I don't think Porzingis is gonna be a popular play. I wanted to go with Bam. I could do that because Bam should be doing a lot. But I'm gonna go with Porzingis here. 8.6K. I can see Porzingis get draw with 50. Even Bam can draw with 50. So I wouldn't. If you want to go with Bam, that's fine. But me personally, I'm gonna go with Porzingis here against the Clippers because there's no big that can go with Porzingis, and for that reason, I'm gonna go with Porzingis. So those are my picks for FD, guys. Good luck. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, I help you guys in some kind of ways. Please subscribe. Turn on your bell notification so as soon as I drop this video, you guys can receive them. All right. Subscribe and drop a like in this video. I'm out.